Thank you, Count Carla. Insurance reform is a buzzword which has been thrown around quite a lot in recent years. I've certainly heard plenty about it in my 13 months here. My reading of it is that there has been no shortage of talk about insurance reform, but a major shortage in action. So it's welcome that we have the opportunity today as a regional group to take action. We must take these issues by the scruff of the neck and make the necessary changes. The aim of the amendment bill presented today by the regional group is to act as a deterrent to those making false claims by increasing penalties for such offences, imposing legal costs on the plaintiff and having such matters referred to the DPP for investigation at the court's discretion. Back in February, Wexford man Liam Griffin was interviewed in the Irish Independent, a successful businessman, hotelier, with the Ferry Carrick Hotel and Monart Spa being two popular destinations in County Wexford. In that article, he said he believes high costs of insurance is turning people off business and even compromising community spirit. We constantly hear warnings about the childcare sector, about the rising cost of insurance, forcing closures, big price rises for parents, and providers are leaving the industry. With regard to COVID, we are 192 days into a lockdown where a massive amount of businesses have been forced to close, but their premiums are still rising. The whole insurance issue is currently causing major headaches for business people. Count Corla, with all of these points in mind, we need for colleagues to support our amendment. The need for our colleagues to support this amendment bill should be obvious. People who make fraudulent claims contribute to all of the problems I have just discussed, and therefore, in order to help solve those problems, we must ensure that attempted insurance fraud is met with a very strong deterrent. Having provision for attempted insurance fraud cases to be referred to the DPP is quite simply a no-brainer. Fraud is a crime, and suspected fraudsters should be investigated by the DPP. I hope to see unanimous support for this stance. If we have strong deterrents against people chancing their luck with a fraudulent claim, we can help contribute towards an overall reduction in undeserved payouts, but hopefully towards a reduction in premiums for people. I must say I am disheartened and disappointed by the reaction of representative bodies in the insurance industry to the new Judicial Council's reductions in personal injury rates. I believe there may be a certain amount of heel-dragging when it comes to insurance companies reducing payments or premiums. Minister Fleming has stated that delays in the reduction of costs will not be tolerated. That sounds promising from the government, but Minister Fleming needs to ensure that he follows through. There are, of course, other issues in the area of insurance which need reform. With regard to community, voluntary or sporting groups, or even public amenities, a situation has developed where we have struck an insurance fear into the hearts of people trying to run events. Even for an organisation to run something as harmless as a field day, they feel the need to have an insurance policy in case the wrong person twists their ankle and looks to claim. We need to tackle frivolous claims and ensure that we do not continue to deter volunteerism, community activities, and even end up with the closure of amenities. Thank you, Count Carla.